Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo and Pisces, Venus moves into Cancer today. Oh God, this is so good for you. But before I get into it, make sure you give us a follow. If you ever want your month ahead forecast, you can subscribe to my TikTok channel. You can also listen to my Spotify channel, which is a free channel, and I get into in-depth transits about what's happening for you and your zodiac sign. Gemini, Venus in your money house. Venus in a moon ruled sign, first of all, is very indulgent and it sweetens everything. But Venus's initial ingression is in a square with Saturn and Mars in Virgo. So this is asking you to commit to new financial commitments that are going to, see you have long-term benefits, because Saturn is all about the long game, and it's asking you to take your financial health seriously. So you're probably going to be rethinking how you can make money, reevaluating and recalculating what you're prepared to work for. There may be a bit of pressure on you as well to kind of meet deadlines initially, but from August 4th to August 12th, that's a sweet period for you, and it's going to peak August 12th when Venus conjuncts Jupiter. That's when you're going to see more money than you have seen in 12 years, because Jupiter moving into Cancer, it takes 12 years to go around the zodiac and get to that point to be in your money house. And finally, Venus is activating the planet of abundance in your personal income house. Like, I don't think you realize how good this is. This can also look like a business opportunity, you partnering up with someone, because Jupiter rules your 7th house of partnerships. So it can look like some sort of collaboration, job opportunity. Either way, August 12 is when it's going to rain money. Sagittarius, this transit may attract money through your spouse, through a business partnership, or through a bank or financial institution. You will see an increase here. You are going to be really conquering down on contracts, business contracts as well, that you have with people, long-term contracts, especially for the initial ingression with Venus in Cancer for the first week while it's in that square to Saturn and Mars. What it's really asking for in love relationships is commitment, and it's really gonna get quite intense because Venus in this house can activate your sexual side. It can really enmesh you with someone, and relationships do improve, but they do require an intensity of, because it's an enmeshment. A new relationship will have a really big impact on you, and you should see a massive increase August 12th, and things really improve from August 4th, but it will really peak August 12th when Venus is activating Jupiter in your 8th house. You might receive an inheritance, but you will have access to a whole new pool of money and resources and opportunities that you can't even think of right now. Like, it's like you're in this timeline, and then there's that timeline, August 12th, which is a spiritual one too, because it's regenerating you. You're Jupiter ruled, and so in this house where your ruler is, this is giving you psychological insights into a bigger experience. Like, it's actually connecting you with the macro, the universe. Life's about to get a lot richer and sweeter for you. Virgo, this is amazing for your friends and your groups that you are associated with, but the initial ingression is tense. You're kind of looking at all those friendships and relationships and figuring out whether or not they're worth your time, energy, and effort, and if they're actually meeting your needs, if they're in alignment with you. Hard truth might come to the surface at this time as well, and it just makes you like really just move away from the friendship. But it does bring forward the really beautiful, committed friends that are really there for you. And this is also reevaluating your hopes, dreams, goals, and wishes. You're really seeing what you want now, and it's actually tangible. You're actually able to grab it and hold on to it. So this is materially great for all the successes that you've experienced from your career house. And so you are going to see a financial gain. And this can also be like you going viral on social media, you getting more creative, especially on the 12th. August 12th, that is when it is just like a complete windfall of money and resources, and you're actually you're integrating into a whole new community. I do see you kind of leading the way as well with something. You're kind of like leading the group, and you're like some sort of crusader, like you're taking this group to new places. Pretty much the masses are flocking towards you, and your natural talents are really in the limelight, and they're about to pay off. It is truly a wish fulfilled for you. I see you're about to see the biggest manifestation come to life, and that is because this is happening in the most creative house in your birth chart. So basically, something that you have wished for is coming forward, and this is happening August 12th, but the initial ingression is a bit like, it's a bit prickly, it's a bit hairy because of the square to Saturn and the square to Mars. Once you sorted out your differences with a partner at home, things will drastically improve, and that is going to be the best time ever from August 4th to the 12th. You're going to see everything come to life that you've wanted to. I do see your creative potential, just you're creating and birthing things into the world that is just blowing people's minds. And I also see a risk really paying off. There's just a lot of love and joy coming in, and many of you will, you know, your relationship status is going to change, like engagements. Many of you will get pregnant around this time. Your fertility and the things that you're like birthing into the world are just flourishing. It's like a spring day. You ready for miracles?